Good morning, first graders. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining me again in the reading room. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and we can talk about our parts of a story. So yesterday we reviewed, right? Remember, this is kind of like a review week. We reviewed characters, they think or they talk or they act or they change in the story, setting, where it takes place, problem, what happens, something goes wrong, or they need to have it changed or fixed, and the solution is how they get fixed. We also talked about resolutions too, if you thought of any ones yesterday. Now I want to talk about the main events. Remember the BME? Yeah, you know me, the BME in your stories, right? The beginning, middle, and end. So that's what it is, the BME right there. It stands for the beginning for B, M for middle, and E for end. Okay, so beginning. Usually in stories, the beginning, you get to know at least a few characters or maybe just the main character there. And you get an idea of what's going on and where's the setting, like where's the story happening, right? In the middle, what happens next? What's going on in that middle of the story? Is there something happening to the characters? Is there a problem? Now the problem you don't always find out the problem in the beginning. I mean, in the middle. Sometimes it can be in the beginning, or sometimes it can be like almost at the very end and the solution happens like that. So middle is just what's happening, what's going on in that middle chunk of the story. The end, how does the story finish? Have the characters solved the problem? Did the characters change? Did they realize that problem wasn't a big deal after all? That's usually what's going on at the end. All right, so kind of the story kind of wraps up. So the BME, that's what we're going to do today in our story called Sneezy the Snowman. I love Sneezy the Snowman. So it's by Maureen Wright and illustrated by Stephen Gilpin. So that means Maureen wrote the words and then Stephen drew the pictures, right? These two birds, I don't know if they actually do any talking, but they're in like every page. Sneezy's going to be our main character there, but there's going to be other people in there. Okay. So here we are on a cold winter's day. Sneezy the Snowman shivered. Brr, it's cold out here, that's for sure. I need a drink to warm me up. So, okay, so he's I need a drink to warm me up. There are those birds. Remember I tell you, they don't really have talk or think, but they do some actions in here. He drank cocoa from a cup. He said with a smile, I like this a lot. And then right there, believe it or not, oh no, what do you think is going to happen to him? We could predict a little bit, right? Even though we're talking about BME. What do you think is going to happen to him? He's drinking a hot cup of hot cocoa. Yeah, he might melt. Ah, there he is. He melted from drinking something too hot. The children cried out, what should we do? A voice in the puddle said, make me brand new. I did it like that because I'm trying to pretend like he's talking through water or a puddle. There he is, right? Making around it. And then look, remember I told you these birds, they do have actions. So I almost want to call them characters because look at them right here. They're bathing in Sneezy. Yikes. They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. And those birds are even helping them build Sneezy back up, these kids. The snowman sneezed like gigantic, achoo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too, a little girl said. Then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my hat to put on your head. You look awesome, the children said. The snowman blinked his coal black eyes. The stocking cap was a nice surprise. Okay, cool. He's got a cap on his head. All right. But Sneezy the Snowman shivered. Brr, it's cold out here, that's for sure. I'm freezing every minute. I'll find a hot tub and sit right in it. A hot tub? Who is he, Olaf? He found one and smiled. I like this a lot. And then right there, believe it or not, all right, so there's those cardinals relaxing in this hot tub. Yeah, what do you think is going to happen to him? Yeah, of course, right? He melted from sitting in water too hot. The children cried out, what should we do? A voice from the hot tub said, make me brand new. The cardinal's scuba diving in him. Okay, so I want to stop there for a second. We're talking about the BME, right? The beginning, middle, and end. So do you remember the beginning? What's happening in the beginning, right? I'll show you. Remember the first kind of page of it. Sneezy the Snowman shivered. Brr, it's cold here. I need a drink to warm me up. Immediately, remember I said the problem doesn't always have to be in the middle. Immediately, we got a problem here, right? So in the beginning, Sneezy the Snowman, the problem is he's too cold. He's really cold. So the kids are trying to help him. So we've got to the middle part here. And what's been going on? Yeah, you're right. right. The kids have been trying to help him, but he's been melting. So that's another problem in itself, right? So the beginning, Sneezy's like, I'm so cold. I need some help, right? I want to drink something. And the kids have been trying to help, but then he goes and does something and he melts. All right. So the kids rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew, a cold winter wind swirled and blew. All right. Oh, there's those cardinals again. Like I said, they have actions, right? They might not be talking, but they are important to the story. They're on every page. Achoo! The Sneezy Snowman sneezed a gigantic achoo. I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too. A little boy said, then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my scarf that's red and blue. I think it will look great on you. The snowman blinked his coal black eyes. The colorful scarf was a nice surprise. Okay, cool. It went very well with the long pink hat. The children all said, how about that? But Sneezy the Snowman shivered. Brr, it's cold out here, that's for sure. I need to feel some warmth on me. There's a campfire by that tree. A campfire? Sneezy, what are you doing? Are you shaking your head like me? Like, no, come on, Sneezy, why won't you learn? The cardinals are not helping. These birds are not helping. They're like, yeah, come on, let's go to that fire right there. No big deal, you're a snowman. Okay, first I just want to point out the cardinals are just like, yeah, he melted. I'm just going to roast my marshmallows over here. He said with a smile, I like this a lot. And then right there, believe it or not, he melted from standing beside something hot. Duh. The children cried out, what should we do? A voice in the puddle said, make me brand new. They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. Okay. The middle of the story is kind of got a pattern going on. Kids help him. They give him like an article of clothing. That means like a piece of clothing, right? And then he goes and does something not smart with like warmth and heat and fire, and he melts, right? So this middle part of our story just keeps going on and on. I think the ending is going to have a change, right? Something's got to change here. Oh, the snowman sneezed a gigantic achoo. I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too. The little girl said, then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my coat, the perfect fit. I know you'll look good in it. The snowman blinked his coal black eyes. The bright orange coat was a nice surprise. It went very well with a scarf and a hat. The children all said, how about that? Well, the kids, that's really nice. The kids are giving up their clothes for him. The snowman is supposed to be cold, but anyway, that's a different story. But Sneezy said, whew, I'm way too hot. I'll take all of the new clothes I've got. Now wait, did you hear that? He's too hot. Now he's gonna take off all the clothes. Oh my goodness, this cycle's never gonna end. The children said, no, that's not the way. Listen to what we have to say. Buy something cold at the ice cream store. Have 2 scoops or 3 or 4. The kids are like, please stop doing this, right? We help you, then you melt. We help you, then you melt. Here, we got to make a change. You're hot. Instead of drinking some and try being cold again, let's get something cold to kind of balance you out. Also, an ice cream store in the middle of snow, but okay. Oh, he's got his ice cream. And look, one of the cardinals ate a lot of ice cream too. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one has his own there too. Sneezy ate ice cream, 7 scoops high. This is great, the snowman cried. I'm not too cold and I'm not too hot, and I'm wearing clothes I like a lot. Then after eating every bite, he said, at last I feel just right. I think the cardinals do too. See, I told you, I really like Sneezy, but I think I like these guys the best because they're like, they knew what was going on. They're like, well, I'm just going to keep taking advantage of this. Okay. So remember the beginning, right? The BME, the beginning of that story, right? We talked about it already. Yeah, right away, that problem, right? Sneezy was too cold. Then in the middle, what was going on? Kids were helping. Sneezy was melting. Kids were helping. Sneezy was melting. Kids were helping. Sneezy melting. Kids were helping. Sneezy was melting. See what I'm going? They had a good pattern going on right there, right? What happened at the end? If someone was like, how did that book end? What would you say? Was the problem fixed? Yeah. He was really cold and also he was really hot, right? So they balanced him out. He felt just right. By what did they do? Yeah, they got ice cream. They're like, keep your warm clothes on, right? Keep your jacket, keep your gloves, keep your hat. He doesn't have clothes on, his scarf. Just get some ice cream. It'll balance you out. Promise. Please listen to us, right? And thankfully he did. And it was the end. Really like Sneezy. Okay, so this is our review, right? Yesterday was our character setting problem solution. Today was our beginning, middle, and end. I'm thinking on Thursday we're gonna do about main idea. All right, but I want to make sure that read a book at home. If you have any books at home, try to read a story that's on your level and talk about it. Try to tell someone the BME, the beginning, middle, end. If you don't have a book, maybe you can click on the Raz Kids, find it on your level, or you could also check out some stories that I have. You can listen to them in our library down below, or there's some books on your level there too if you check it out. All right. So make sure you check out all the other teachers' videos too. They have lots to teach you. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.